Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun show. Today we are painting the XenoDragons once again. This time we're doing the washes. He's doing the purple and green, but for this, our new purple and green, he's doing that. And I'm making a bee.
He wants to paint his XenoDragon like a bee, and
Wasp, technically.
and I'm painting ours in our new blue and purple and black motif that we're using for a lot of our
Blue and purple and true.
And I threw in a little green because I couldn't resist any chance to use Tesseract Glow from Citadel. I really like that color. Unfortunately, when I hit it with the green wash, it's going to darken it up a bit, so I'm going to have to maybe mix my
I don't
own.
think you should use the green wash on it.
But look at all those recesses that really needed on the base.
I guess, but I feel
I'm
like
going to try and avoid it on the pinions and the spikes and things, but it really definitely needs something on that base.
On the base, yes, definitely, but everywhere else, I would not recommend.
But for the most part, everywhere else, I'm just going to be using Armypainter's purple wash, and
Even on the blue?
yes, even on the blue,
That's an interesting choice.
and on the black especially, to get that same sort of color we got with that one miniature. I forget what it's called because I don't think we actually know what it's called. But
Which one?
that really weird alien that scared the crap out of me. And is that working for you?
Kind of. It is a bit too dark, though.
You can always try watering it down a little
That's actually a really good idea.
with just actual water. I'm actually
That's
running
what
out
watering
of.
down you typically means, yes.
Well, yeah, but sometimes with paints you just actually add a flow improver, or something like that. And I'm running out of all of my washes, so I have to. Yeah, this bottle's just about dead. And later on, I'm actually going to go over a couple of tricks I learned when your bottles start getting empty, and there's a bit of paint stuck at the bottom, especially washes that will never come out. The best bet is to we'll go over that.
Well, yeah, you don't want to use them here, and you don't want to use them over on table breakers. You don't want to use them here either.
I'll save that for a later video.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm just going to coat the entire thing with a purple wash.
Do I use this brush to mix the up?
Yeah, might as well. And I'm just going to coat the entire thing with purple.
Oh, I might have just made it worse.
You can always use a wet brush technique and mop it up.
I know that. This is really, really dark.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I mean, what else am I supposed to use?
You could have mixed something, I suppose, but I really
Mixed.
wasn't sure. But then again, if it's too dark, you're just going to end up going over it with the dry brush later.
Of
The
a
next,
brighter yellow?
yeah, and just dry brush over it, and that'll just leave that soft tone in the recesses where you wanted it in the first place.
I told myself I wasn't going to do anything regarding the wings.
Oh, well, yeah, the wings. Why don't you tell them what you did with the wings? Because that was a neat trick.
Oh, yes, I'm still not done with them, but I needed to, yeah. I just painted them white. Then I used the
Vallejo.
color. Yes, the Vallejo.
Color
Yeah,
shifters?
the Vallejo color shifters, which I believe were some sort of like starry galaxy set. I don't know. We got them at Hobby Lobby. I know that much.
It's the bright gold brown. Is that what you used?
Nope.
It's not this one? Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
It's from this same set. It's the eccentric colors, metallic airbrush color. It's a color shifter. Looks like this, but just it's blue and purple.
I guess I put it away.
Yeah.
And left out the wrong bottle.
Yeah. And I put it on the wings. I believe it's the same one. No, it's not the same one, but it's the same type of paint I put on the genie's sword, which we did not too long ago. Which I don't think.
So we're finally getting some use out of those color shifters from Vallejo.
Which he never liked he didn't like them for a long time.
I still am not thrilled with them. A lot of them in this particular set that we got, they're more white than anything.
I think that's kind of what they were meant for.
Yeah.
I mean, they're much better in this use than whatever it was that we wanted to use them for. because they're not pure color shifters, there's very little you can do to get that effect. But what they are is close enough. I mean, you can tell the difference from some angles, but it just gives them an effect that I liked, because I wanted the wings to obviously be transparent, but that's impossible for a variety of reasons. I was actually contemplating adding some wasp type wings, dragon, that, you know what I'm talking, fairy wings, whatever. There's an actual name for them, but you don't really want to hear facts about insects now. But it's close enough, because I eventually decided that was probably not the best idea. I mean, maybe it might have worked, but I already did it on a stream, which we don't talk about.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of streams, we'll be doing maybe a stream tonight
Probably
after
not.
the show.
He will. I'm not. I promised on the Cigar DM show, Connell. I promised over there to never go. Well, I didn't promise there. I said that I promised earlier to never go on one again, which I have so far not broken. No, last time was bad. Don't watch that video. Well, actually, if you can, but it's just I don't want to do that again. It was fun. It was really cool, and I enjoyed being there. But I have a feeling that if I go again, I'll do the exact same thing. Which, who knows, might not be the worst thing. For many, it would actually be really good. I really want to now. But I can't. But I'll do that on other people's streams one day.
Well, you'll be doing it also when we do our interviews.
Probably not, actually.
Yeah, you're going to have to. I can't do that by myself.
That wasn't what I meant.
But speaking of live
you know what
streams,
I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I do. Speaking of live streams, we have a lot of interviewees lined up, and we're probably going to start doing that next month. Although maybe one this month. We'll see what our friends have to say. That I'm still trying to work out the details with. You know, we've got it down. It's pretty easy to do the old StreamYards thing. Again, thank you, Connell, for walking me through that, because it might have taken years for me to figure it out.
Well, yes, you're right. It would have taken you years.
But I've got a couple of new people lined up for some interviews. You know, of course, I want to eventually interview, you know...
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody that we all know, you know, my friends, you know, and just to get to know them better. But there's some people that I promised, you know, priority, and I really want to help them out, because that's the goal, is to introduce you to people that you might not otherwise know, that I know, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Because we do have actual friends.
I'll definitely go on those, just the other ones. Who am I kidding? I'm definitely going to do that again. Multiple times. There's no... I try to say, I'll try to... I'll try to keep that on other people's things and not here.
I want to say it's kind of addicting.
I know. And I don't mean going on streams. I mean what I did on that stream. It was fun, and I want to do it again. I just don't want to do it here, but I'm going to do it here.
Well, we'll just you know...
but not for a while, though. And not because I don't
If Baron's going to be around, we'll just make sure, you know...
To wait.
Well, yeah, just, you know, out of respect, because we really do respect Baron a lot.
Yeah.
He's done so much for us. And if you don't know who we mean Baron G-Rock. If you're not already subscribed, go subscribe to him. And you know, all of our friends out there, because there's so many people out there that have been really, really nice to us.
Just look good.
Yeah, it's not looking as bad as you think. And it's giving it, you know, more texture and detail, which it really needs. Just to highlight those.
Oh, also in case you didn't realize, I did repaint it. To make it brighter, and... which I know I'm kind of getting rid of it now, but to make it brighter, and also to make it more accurate, I was just kind of going with... I'll just add black and... Yellow randomly. But I realized that I hate that, and I don't want to do that. And...
Give it a nice slow turn for the camera.
And I'd much rather do something that's a bit more realistic on this template. Even though, of course, you can't really make something accurate on a template that wasn't designed for it.
Yeah, well, I guarantee nobody thought to do what you just did with that dragon.
Nobody, you're right, but I did. In fact, it was the second thing I thought of.
And I'm actually surprised that we're not using any neons this time.
You know what you just did.
What inspired you to want to do neons?
No, I'm going to put neons on yours.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's not actually a horrible idea now that I think about it.
Yeah, mine, I don't think neons can go on mine.
No, we don't have a neon yellow, and if we did...
We do, and it's just neon green, but slightly yellower. It's neon lime, that's what it is. Even though the regular neon green is...
You gonna do that base?
Yes, no, maybe.
Or is that what you're holding it by, so you don't need to?
Yeah, I'm holding it by... I'm good. I'll probably paint it a different color. Like orange or something.
Palette.
Yeah, we're probably not going to do a stream today. If we do, I won't be able to be on it for more than one reason. But
it'll be much later.
Yeah, it'll be much later if he does do it, because I have summer school to do, which is
How was that going?
We watched a stupid vegan documentary. It was by the I just saw by the makers of Cowspiracy, and I just
died a little inside.
I said, I told my friend, and a friend I've talked about a lot. I just told him we're gonna be in for a ride here. Cowspiracy. It is an awful documentary, and this documentary, not as bad, but also worse in some ways.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, really?
And right below it was a video debunking it.
Did you show that to your teacher also?
No, because there wasn't enough time. We barely finished the main documentary as it is. Also, we found a hidden picture of Mario dancing in one of the teacher's assignments.
Really?
Yes, he noticed that when the assignment was loading in, that for a second there was a picture of what he thought was Mario underneath it before the other image loaded on top of it. So then I made a copy of it and moved it, and sure enough, there was a picture of Mario, not a picture, but a clip of Mario dancing underneath the picture.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a fun discovery. But I think I'm done here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, give me a couple minutes to catch up.
Couple minutes?
Yeah. Well, let me use up what it's on my palette.
You're right. That is.
And then tonight I have to make an order of washes because I'm just about out of all the cool colors. I saw a video today. Believe it or not, Citadel has reformulated their washes, and they've not only made them worse, but more expensive.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
They made them worse.
Okay, you know the big bottles?
Yes.
Well, now they're only available in smaller bottles for the same price.
That's nice.
Yeah, shrinkflation. And they are a little bit more watery and more... You know how Armypainter washes can get kind of sticky and gummy? And they're doing that, which is... Well, it's the wash formula is doing that. I don't know that they did that on purpose, but I think that's the side effect of changing the formula. And that's one of the only things about Armypainter washes I dislike, is that if you're not careful and you don't use them fast, which is why I tend to just squirt out a little bit at a time on my palette and then use it up and then squirt a little bit more on my palette, and instead of, wasting it. And see, like even on my palette here, I'll show you, it's drying up there and I can't use that, but the little reservoir down at the edge of my palette I can still use because it's still watery. But you can't really use a wet palette for washes because then they get sometimes too runny and too watery, which may seem like not a bad thing, but it actually can be if you're trying to actually get some staining from the effect of the washes.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to dry brush over this, probably 2 times, 2 different colors, one with the same yellow, and the other with probably just like a light, whatever that color that is lighter yellow is called.
Is it the Babe Blonde?
It's this. Yeah, that.
No, everybody's got these weird names.
I will never understand them. Just say yellow, light yellow. You can't copyright those names, so it doesn't. Is it the form? I don't get it.
I think because they have so many actual yellows that, light, medium, dark yellow.
But they also just said light tone. What does that mean? Light? That doesn't give a description.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, at least with Citadel, it kind of makes sense because things are made they're made for that purpose.
And off camera, I will hit the base with the green.
Not really.
The green wash, but
yeah, that you definitely need to do. But everywhere else, no.
But as you can see, I'm holding it by the base, and I can already tell the difference, especially on the little purple, the lavender arms that I did there, and the wings look better. And
I would have done differently using those colors. So maybe there'll be another one where you do purple and green and I do the same thing, just different.
And the black has got that purple. You can barely see it, but
Is that glossy black? Glossy black?
It was, but now it's glossy black with a purple wash.
Oh.
So there you have it, folks. That's it for tonight. Yes, this is Monday night, not Sunday night. We forgot to mention that we got busy playing Gauntlet and having a barbecue last night.
Yep.
And we had a lot of fun.
And we're going to do that again.
Right after we shut this off, I'm gonna go play Gauntlet with some friends of his for a little while, and they need barbarian strength. So I'll be playing the barbarian, he'll be playing the wizard, and our other friends will be playing Valkyrie and the elf, sneaky elf. But there you have it, folks.
If you ever find a video on my channel called "You're Under Arrest," it's because of Gauntlet. That video only exists because of Gauntlet. Yeah. I'll say that.
And it's for the PlayStation 4. But that's what we're going to go do. I hope you enjoy this quick little painting video that was delayed by a night. And we will see you again. I'm not sure about tomorrow because I have a game with DM Bloodworth. And I'm really looking forward to that. And you will see me back on Wednesday when I will be doing a book review, followed by a craft on Thursday. Possibly an Arduin review, and if I can't get to an Arduin review,
he'll just do a live stream.
No, I'll do something else because I have the live stream with Max over on Legion of Myth, and of course Wednesday and Thursday I also have Gatekeeper and Table Breakers, where we'll be talking about some fun stuff for all your hobby, hints and help and stuff like that.
Yeah, and just so you know, whenever we do another Shadow Chat. Expect what you saw last time. If I'm there, just expect it.
So hold it up so they can get a good profile, face mine.
Oh, okay.
Like they're about to do battle. Wait.
Oh no.
Close up. Rawr. Come on.
Right.
Thank you. We haven't done that in so long. Can you guys remember that way back when he was just a little squirt?
No, we did that last time.
Did we?
Yeah, so we do it every time.
It just seems like it's been so long. But there you have it, folks.
It's been over a week, so you're right.
I hope you guys enjoyed the little paint session with us. We'd like to make them longer, but it is a school night, and we know you guys got other stuff to do. But thanks for sticking around, putting up with our shenanigans. We love you guys, and we hope you guys have a great evening. And never mind the comments from the peanut gallery behind the camera. You can't see it, but
they're fun.
Yeah. So,
good night.
Bye, everybody.